What's up?
Welcome to the Scorecast. Feels like it's been forever since we did one of these.
I mean, we did one last week, so it feels like it. But prior to that,
yeah.
How's it going?
Doing good. How about you?
Good. Just watching this terrible Bulls game. It's not everything just like gone to shit.
How much time's left in it? Like 4 or 5 minutes?
3:22 left. And I mean, fuck. It was an 8-point lead. Now it's like 10. So
yeah, it's over. Man,
I mean, it's not over. There's still lots of game left. I have the money line, so like it's not bad. There's still lots of game left, but it's easy to hit threes and whatever. But
yeah, crazy. Well, yeah. If you're watching right now and you notice Furious George isn't here right now, he hopefully will be joining us here soon in a second. But yeah. When we take a week off, it kind of throws everything off. We're trying to get back in a rhythm. So
yeah, even with betting wise, it's like been bad.
It's been brutal. Well, do you want to start with is today the first day you did picks for this week?
Yeah, it's the first day I did picks. Yeah.
And how'd it go today? Were you below 500 or how?
I have no idea. I think they're also playing, so I have to double check. I haven't even looked at I know I put it on the parlay, but as the Scorecast, I put it all singular because I wasn't like that confident in my picks. Yeah. So I know I lost the first one, which was the Giants and Reds. Is it Giants Reds?
You have Reds money line.
Yeah, and they lost against the Giants, which is like I don't even know who's on.
That's been weird too. I've lost money on the Reds recently. I've lost on the Reds. I've been losing on the Padres. I don't know who the good teams are, I guess. I thought I did. Like we were talking before we started recording. It's just, I don't know. I'm still trying to get a feel for it. I've been losing money on the Rangers are terrible, and I've been losing money betting against them on the Rays, who are actually a decent team. It's just, I don't know. The Tigers are about to sweep the Astros. It's weird right now.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, even when it first started, like, opening day, like the Tigers came out like hot. Now just like it just like corrected itself. I guess I don't know.
They're super weird because they started out really hot and then they lost like it feels like 6 or 7 in a row, and then now they've won a couple series. It's just who knows?
Yeah.
Baseball. I mean, realistically, it's hard to do this, but it probably would have been smarter to just not bet any baseball for like the first month, and then you have the data and you can start looking back at trends and stuff. Like obviously I want to bet it as soon as it's back, but right now it's still so random, it feels like. Yeah,
it is. It's crazy. Like even like this game, like I don't even know who's on Orlando, but yeah, they're beating the shit out of the Bulls, and we were supposed to win the trade, but it looks like we didn't win the trade. Like it's crazy. Like what is going on here? What is going on? I don't know.
It's just great. And baseball too is tough because I feel like I'm a little better at NBA. You still have games like this Bulls game right now that just doesn't make sense, but it seems like it normally plays out more like you think it's going to. Like baseball, like yesterday I did well and I bet White Sox and Cleveland under. And then I was like, I'll try that again today. I know it's different pitchers, but it's still decent pitchers. And now the White Sox are winning 8-0 in the 6th inning. So it's just like baseball's just more random too. It
is super random. Yeah. Before I go on, I'm going to read the ad real quick. Let's see. This is brought to you by PointsBet. Hold on. There you go.
Oh, nice.
PointsBet. I was looking for the scroll lifting. Sorry.
I got you.
Yeah. PointsBet. This is a traditional full sports book that offers customers more markets and rewards than anyone else. Must be 21 plus. Only available in Illinois, New Jersey, and Iowa. To sign up, go to the PointsBet app or go to pointsbet.com. When you sign up, use our promo code FRUSTRATE at the bottom over here. And PointsBet will match you up to $250 on your first deposit. If you put in $50, they give you $150 to bet with. If you deposit $150, you can bet with $300. And if you deposit $250, you get to bet with $500 snackaroos. For prohibited, must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER for a crisis and counseling referral services. All right.
Nice.
And With that, we
if
have.
you're anything like me, you're gonna need that extra 500 because
Yeah,
it goes
crazy.
fast. Yeah.
And we have a special guest. There he is.
Finally.
I had to wait for my popcorn to pop.
Wow.
It took 10 minutes for popcorn to pop.
Nice
No.
priorities, dude. Yeah.
I had
Every single kernel must pop.
I had an important phone call. That's not a joke.
No worries. We're still getting back in the routine because I was saying when we started, it feels like it's been forever since we did one of these. So
I had to answer the phone because I heard my co-host was in the hospital.
your co-host,
Yeah,
like one of us.
yeah.
Well, I'm here.
I don't know who told you.
I don't know. We all have white walls behind us.
That's true. Yeah, that's dedication. I am currently in the ER.
But I dressed up for the occasion, so
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Yeah,
I like that. It's cool.
very classy. Yeah.
yeah, not at all something that white trash wear,
Oh, not at all.
Not
which
at all
apparently is hate
cliche
speech now.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. Yeah.
Damn it, the Bulls are going to lose this game. I need more time. Like, how the fuck? Oh.
The Bulls never lose. They just run out of time.
Yeah, we ran out of time. If we had maybe 10 more minutes, we'll be good. Give me another quarter.
Yeah.
It's
just crazy. I mean, I started off the week so well. Like Monday, I think I went 9-4. And it's just the highs and lows that at least I go through. It's like on Monday, I was like top of the world, Rain Man. Like I could do this for a living. And then today I'm just
wishful thinking.
Yeah. Then today, I think right now I'm like 2-7. It's just like, and then somehow still between the highs and the lows, I still end up right at 500 every week. It's just
I'm always above 500, so it's not bad. Maybe it's the picks I do to get me above that little like hump, which is not bad. But like I'm always either a little above or I'm never like below. I think maybe twice I was below at 500, but
yeah. Well, like so far this for April, I'll run through our scores real quick. And again, we're gonna go off winning percentages because we're all betting different amounts. I know right now you're really busy, Kyle, but Furious George is tardy. That's your name. Nice. But you're really busy right now. And so like there's times when we're just gonna make less picks or more picks because I've been betting a lot more than we started off with just the 20 a week. So this will go off win percentage, but these are our records so far. Richie, you're first place. You'd be first place at 26-17 for April. Last week you did really well. You went 13-4. So I am at 35-31, so just barely over 500. And again, this doesn't count any of the picks this week. It's just at the end of last week. But I went exactly 19-19 last week. So, I mean, that's
crazy.
Yeah.
We keep betting. I think we just end up 50% each time. So just keep
that's
betting
what
the
I'm
board.
Because I thought, like, if I bet, the more picks I bet, like, that'll just be, like, more data points. The more I bet, the more I'll slowly grow. But I think instead it just the more I bet, the more it shows takes luck out of it and shows that I'm just a very average bettor.
Yeah, I was gonna say it shows you how average you are.
Yeah, just mediocre. And then Kyle, you've bet way less picks so far this month, but you're at 7-6. So yeah, 1 over 500. So again, we're just going off percentages.
Woo.
But yeah. So yeah, today has been rough. I think I'm gonna probably take a break tomorrow. Just kind of recalibrate and reset because
I gotta like watch maybe just watch more sports. I'm just not in tune. I just don't know what's going on. I don't know how I don't know how these bad teams are beating these good teams, but maybe just it's rigged.
I don't know, man.
Totally rigged. I'm telling you, it's rigged.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start betting underdogs in baseball, honestly. Like I don't know.
It's a bigger payout.
Yeah, the payout's better. It seems like at this point it's a crapshoot, and half the time they win. And so my problem is I'm betting favorites a lot, and I might win half of them, but my dollars still go down because I'm betting $1 to win 80 cents or whatever, So, yeah, baseball sucks.
Well, while we're running back the score, I don't know if there's anyone listening right now other than you two, but even if it's just you two, just so everyone knows, we just had a very busy season right now.
Busy bee.
Yeah, that's right. We didn't even have an episode on Tuesday for Frustration Nation.
Yep.
I'm in the middle of a job change. I'm still trying to finalize plans for that. I'm probably going to be moving very soon, like in the next few months. I have the school year to finish out, and on top of that, I'm a high school baseball coach, and it's my first time ever coaching. And I had my first game tonight, and we lost 30-0. But that's beside the point. Yes.
No, you did not.
Did you play like the?
Did you play like San Diego or something? Like what?
Well,
did you play the Padres? No. Did you play like the?
It turned out
more advanced school team from your school or what?
Yes. So basically, we were told we were playing. So I coached the freshman team. We were told that we were facing another freshman team, but we basically faced their JV team.
Yeah.
So.
Dang.
I mean, the thing a coach would say then is like, well, that's a good learning experience, you know, which it is, but that's brutal.
And like it's just been a crazy season because of COVID. Like it's been a very short amount of practices that we've had, and so we have these like special cards with codes and stuff that we're trying to use to help players know different signs. Like we're not actually doing like signs? Normal.
Ooh.
No, we're not doing signs. We're doing like armbands that have cards, and so it's more like. Yes.
Sheesh. Sorry.
No, actually, we made everybody get tatted, and they have a little chart that they have to read on. No, but that's smart. So they have a little armband, kind of like a quarterback that they're reading as I call out different things I want them to do. Well, but we haven't had time to do that, so I today made up like just a makeshift signs. And so anyway, I signed to one player who was on second because this is the last inning. We're down 30-0. I'm like,
he laid on a steal.
I'm like, we're trying to create a run. We're trying to create runs. And so I was like, I'm gonna try to not get shut out. And so I had two guys on, one on first, one on second, and I keep motioning steal, and the guy at second just was not looking at me. And I didn't want to be like obvious and be like, hey, steal the base. But I was trying, like, I don't know. I was just like, I was making the motion because my hope was with the guy on first, if I can get a double steal going, maybe the catcher makes a throw to second. My guy in third, I would send him home and hope that he can score on a play at the plate. Like, because again, I'm just trying to manufacture a run. But yeah, so crazy. But anyway, my life is insane.
It sucks you didn't
at
score
this moment.
Sorry.
And so I have it's okay. It was a mistake, so it's not a big deal.
Will you guys be like? Are your games on PointsBet? Like, could I bet the over in your next game?
We can't bet college games. I'm pretty sure we can't bet.
I was gonna say, do you really think that if Illinois won't let you bet on college games, they'd let you bet high school?
I'm not in Illinois. Indiana lets me do whatever I want.
Oh yeah, you're
right. So with all these things happening, sports betting is honestly at the back of my mind. Like some days I'll remember like last week for the Masters, I knew it was happening. So I was like, I want to make sure I get some bets down. But like now that we're kind of in a lull until NHL and NBA playoffs,
there's been not much going on anyways. Like it's been hard to find like headlines to talk about.
Yeah. So for me, I just haven't, I keep forgetting to bet, and my day is so full that my brain is on a million different places that I just don't. I'm not betting right now, and so for me,
it's cool.
I feel, and I know you guys wouldn't say this, but I feel like
We say it behind your back.
Oh, I didn't even say what you would say.
I know. Let's see what you would say.
I was gonna say I feel a little bit like a detriment or hindrance to the show just because.
Oh yeah, that is what we said. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We totally established it because you're totally
you're reading off the scores.
Finish your sentence. Yes, that is what we said.
Yeah, totally said that. Yeah, we said it on air right before this. So.
No, you're good.
No, you're good, dude. Honestly, I haven't been betting much either because I've just been super busy too with the work and all that.
And I've been betting like 15 games
the opposite, like
because I'm a degenerate. So no, like that's why we're going off percentages.
This is what I'd say. And I know that, but here's what I'd say. I don't want to like completely abandon the show for me, but I am going to need to take, and I already kind of have over the past few weeks, but I'm really going to need to take a step back until at least baseball season's over, which will be over at the end of May. And so every week, here's what I'd say: like
season.
I mean, because of COVID, it's all of April, all of May.
Oh, that's not bad. For some reason, like I thought it'd be like all summer, but I don't know how.
No,
That's
just
the
because high school, like they
School
finish.
year ends and all.
State starts right after graduation, or like regionals, sectionals, all that stuff starts right after graduation. Anyway,
Yeah.
Here's what I'd say. Like, you guys keep doing the show on Wednesday nights, and some Wednesday nights I will be able to, if I have a free moment or I'm not like exhausted, I will call in, and it might just be on my phone, it might be on my laptop, I don't know, but I'll call in. You guys can let me in if you want to, and
we'll put a picture of you, and we'll pretend you're you.
There you go.
We'll just mouth your words,
Maybe bring Jimbo on with like a cut out of my face. So can hold it.
It's a whiteboard summer at work.
No, yeah,
but yeah. So I just need a little bit of a break from it, and I think I'll pop in here and there, but I'll be back in fully in June.
We can get some guests in, so no worries. We'll get some guests in. We'll fill your spot.
And whenever you are on, if you haven't been making a lot of picks, I mean, you can just chime in, because I mean, now it's kind of partially topic based anyway. So I mean, we'll still talk lines and trends and things like that. But I mean, if you ever do come on and haven't prepped or anything, and we just talk baseball in general or something, we'll be good. So
hey, you want to know what sucks?
The Cubs.
Jeopardy.
Oh,
now
dude.
That he who must not be named is on.
Yeah.
He's really annoying. But I'd rather him stay there and not play again and just do that.
I hope he's like taking time out of his training to do this. That's all I hope.
I hope. Listen, I hate Aaron Rodgers, but I have to admit, watching some clips of Jeopardy, the dude has charisma, and it sucks.
Well, then just marry him.
Yeah, I know. Like,
but if I do that, if I marry him, he might abandon me.
That's true. Yeah, not a great track record. I guess is he married or just engaged?
He just got married.
Let me just tell everybody that's listening that many episodes ago on Frustration Nation, we asked a Mary F. Kill of Brett Favre, Vince Lombardi, and Aaron Rodgers. We both were killing Aaron Rodgers. No, I wasn't. You were killing Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, and big surprise you weren't. Yeah. I just love his charisma. I think
the exact language used was that you would kill. You said you were like, I don't remember. You were like, marry Vince Lombardi, F Brett Favre, and then you were like, and kill Aaron Rodgers. And you're like, and I specifically want to kill him by, and you were like, we run a play. I run around from the defensive line. Bakhtiari tries to block me. No hands to the face is called. And
I don't remember this at all.
Yeah, and then you're like,
you black out every episode. It's fine.
And you're like, I grab Aaron Rodgers by the face mask and twist his head all the way around, and he dies on the field at Lambeau.
That does sound pretty awesome.
Sheesh. So I've listened back to some of our old episodes, not recently, but not super long ago. And so
classic one. Yeah.
Super classic.
I want to say
now that we know how much respect you have and love and appreciation for Aaron Rodgers.
I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's the GOAT
of
Jeopardy hosts, maybe.
The GOAT of
Alex Trebek is trembling in his grave.
The GOAT of estranged families.
You said trembling. Yeah, right. Alex Trebek is the GOAT of Jeopardy host, but really he was pretty lucky to have that run he did.
Because he's the only GOAT. He's the only Jeopardy host.
How did they even pick him?
But really, like Aaron Rodgers is the most talented host for sure.
Pat Sajak was a weatherman.
Yeah.
Which honestly,
I feel like that'd be a good transition. Though,
like next time you watch Wheel of Fortune, which I know you guys do on the daily, like
I used to. Vanna White. Oof. Back in the day.
I mean, definitely back in the day.
She's
like,
not now. I just said oof now, but like
okay.
Yeah.
Scooting her walker.
She watches Wheel of Fortune reruns.
Yeah, the reruns. Yeah.
But No, like if you watch and you like just listen to Pat Sajak and watch his like
mannerisms.
Yeah, it's like okay, yeah, he's totally a weatherman. Like
That's funny.
you can totally see it. Yeah.
Hmm.
My favorite thing he does
too. I feel like when you point and shit, that's almost
could
like
be. It's like a weather.
So are
skill.
you suggesting that all of the models on Let's Make a Deal and The Price is Right that go like this are weather people?
No, they could work in the news station.
There's a huge
they can beat
saturation in
traffic.
the market of
They can
hot
beat
young weather
traffic.
limit.
And or weather.
Yeah, that's true. Traffic. Yeah. They're all retired weathermen.
Yeah. And they're just like, and today it's going to be particularly wet outside. Like,
I feel like there'd be a market for that kind of weather.
there probably exists.
Yeah.
Totally.
You want to do a Google search for that for us on
Nope.
that?
No, my keyboard's way too far.
Yeah, so game shows. Good stuff.
Yeah,
I feel like game shows are dead. Does anyone still watch game shows?
Like Alex Trebek.
Wow, too soon.
That actually is one of those rare moments when that was kind of too soon.
Oh man.
What are you guys' favorite
XCOM give
game
it to
shows?
ya.
I guess I don't even watch any game shows, honestly. Like I used to watch Price is Right, but it's not the same.
Yeah, Price is Right stinks. I don't know. I don't really like any game shows.
Price is Right isn't
Family
that
Feud's
bad.
pretty funny.
Family Feud is good. Especially the old guy that used to like kiss everybody
Oh yeah, that was great. That was
on the
great.
lips.
There's
like
like the
some-
best bloopers though. Wheel of
There's some
Fortune
creepy
or
old
Family
game show,
Feud.
dude.
They both have really good ones.
What was the first one you said?
Wheel of Fortune or Family
like
Feud. Best bloopers.
Family Feuds, I think, are the best because, like, there are some good Wheel of Fortune ones, but Family Feud is like, it's more open ended to me.
Yeah.
And people
Yeah.
like one of my favorite. It's an old one, but one of my favorite ones is in the speed round, and it's name an animal with 3 letters in its name, and the guy goes alligator. It's like, well, technically, alligator does have 3 letters in its name. It has more than that, but it has at least 3.
Like you didn't even go with anything kind of close.
It's like dog, cat, cow, pig, like
Hippopotamus.
right.
Not hippo. Hippopotamus.
The one I remember was like the category was pork, and the person goes loin, and what's his face? Steve Harvey's like loin. He said loin, and then like it wasn't even on the list. Like it was hilarious. Like I don't know.
I feel like it's just too like repetitive. Like they'll ask like a very clearly like sexually charged sexual innuendo question,
Like
and then
it
he
was
acts
planned.
shocked when they do like a sexual answer.
It was
He's just
planned.
like,
Totally planned.
he's like the question was literally designed for them to answer this
Yeah.
way. It's just not as funny anymore.
The Wheel of Fortune one that got me was the Achilles one. Do you remember that?
List
dude,
or whatever. That
I think I was
hurt.
I think I was watching that one live, and I just remember, like, especially as an English teacher who like loves Greek mythology, it was painful. It was like
It was so painful.
and the dude was from like Harvard, and
No,
it's
he was
like,
from Indiana. I remember some Indiana.
It was the college version.
Yeah.
I
It
remember.
was
Yeah.
so funny. I was
dude.
like, no way.
H-less.
First of all, you definitely should have heard of an Achilles heel by now in your life.
Mhm.
Second, heard it pronounced that way.
And everyone's seen Troy. Like
The first time,
I mean, I've never seen Trevor. I've heard of Achilles heel. So like,
yeah.
the first time I heard an Achilles tendon, yeah, the first time that he said it wrong, I remember thinking like, oh, maybe he's being like all uppity and is like, I'm gonna pronounce it in the original ancient Greek, and then he just kept going. I was like, yeah, no, this guy does not.
It's just a moron.
he did the
Clearly
second one too, right? Those 2 of them he messed up, right?
He said Achilles like 3 or 4 times because like everyone was mispronouncing it. But
It was multiple people got it wrong.
But
right?
it was his turn, like 2 or 3 times to pronounce it.
Like they all knew what it said, but none of them could pronounce it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which
that's
is
brutal.
that's one thing in Wheel of Fortune with something like that does have a foreign word origin. I feel like there should be a little bit of grace granted, but I also get the importance of pronouncing it well.
Yeah. It's kind of like the Jeopardy where you have to say what is or who is or whatever.
Yeah.
Which I never understood. Like, I'm sure there's some historical reason why they do it that way.
Because it's the answer.
Yeah,
Like,
they
you have to
give
get
the
question.
answer.
Yeah.
You have to give the question. That's the whole point.
Like, it's
but
reversed. Like the answer is on the board, but you have to figure out what the question is, like what they're asking.
Yeah, so like if I was like,
but wouldn't that be like, if it was that way, it wouldn't the board say like a person's name, and then you'd say, who is the inventor of whatever? You know, like if you say who is, and then say the name, you're like doing half answer, half question.
yeah, but like that's the design. Like, so like if I was like,
Gross.
this person doesn't understand how Jeopardy works, and Richie said, who is the man in the Michigan hat? So
and then you would be like, I don't know, who is the man? Because you just asked a question. I don't know. I'm confused.
Okay, so I gave so flip it around. So
Yeah,
if Richie came and asked me and said,
Okay.
who is the man in the Michigan hat, then I would say the person that doesn't understand how Jeopardy works.
So
yeah.
Then the question on the board says, this person doesn't understand how Jeopardy works.
But it's not it's not a question. It's just like this person,
Okay.
or it's stated as a statement on the board, and then you have to answer with a question.
Like the one you saw the Jeopardy with the Green Bay Packers thing where
Yeah.
So
That was funny.
so the answer was who's the Green
Charisma.
Bay Packers, but the thing was the Midwestern 1960 whatever the answer was. I don't know, like
It's like this Midwestern team won 5 championships in the 1960s.
yeah.
The Detroit Lions.
Yeah, and the question is, who is the Green Bay Packers? You know, but yeah, this was why no one got that. But then the next one, everyone got. I'm like, yeah, fuck you, Aaron Rodgers. That was good.
This quarterback is widely proclaimed to be the GOAT, despite only having 1 Super Bowl.
Well, I made a little
Who
like
is a fraud.
I don't know if I have it here. I made a TikTok about that. I don't know if you've seen it. Have you guys seen my TikTok
did,
about? Yeah.
The Bears.
Who
Yeah.
is? Wait, I have a different answer to that. Shane.
Yeah, I know what the question to put, but
To the one you said about the Super Bowl. Who is Patrick Mahomes?
I mean, kind of, yeah.
Dude, I've thought about this before, and it seems unlikely. But what if like Patrick Mahomes winning the Super Bowl was the pinnacle of his career in his 3rd year in the league, and every year it's just like
it could happen.
Okay, so it seems unlikely just based on how well he's been playing, but actually, like mathematically, it's probably more likely, right? Because now
look at Aaron Rodgers.
He's
He only
getting a
won
little
once,
older,
right?
There's-
And then it's just been like
he's had an injury. Like
it's more likely, I think, because of his massive contract. Because
that too.
That's going to push other players out. Now, I think this past year they restructured.
Chelsea restructured and stuff,
Oh,
but
okay.
that window is going to close eventually with some of the other talent. Yeah,
I mean, you figure the Chiefs have Mahomes for 2 to 3 different Super Bowl windows, right? Assuming he plays at this high level.
But I feel like the first one could be closing after this season, maybe.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Fraud.
I mean, historically, I feel like if you look at historically quarterbacks who have success early in their careers,
like Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Well, no, didn't he?
I'd say it's like statistically, it's more likely that he might have peaked already. Not to say he won't win more Super Bowls. But he probably won't play as well in those. Maybe
Ben Roethlisberger won like 2 Super Bowls right away. The Seahawks and against the Cardinals. They won both of those. Played against the Packers. Aaron Rodgers won that Super Bowl like in his 2nd or 3rd year.
Mm-hmm.
Like you do have examples of these where you do see that. You could even argue Eli Manning. I mean, it's the 4-year span. He won 2, so it's a little harder to argue. But you could argue it. Joe Flacco. Anybody?
Well, even like talking about other considered like really good quarterbacks, like Peyton Manning did win one eventually late in his career, but I think his first one was fairly early, at least.
7
or
years.
No, I guess
because he was drafted 99 and they beat the Bears in 06.
So it's been several years. So
yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
it's
the talk of like, is he going to be in the GOAT conversation? Like, not that some of that couldn't still happen, but now after losing in his 2nd appearance, how good the several other teams in the league look now. Like,
depending on how stats work for him going forward, I would argue that I mean, if he continues on the trajectory he's on, I would argue he's already up in terms of GOAT status. He's already above Aaron Rodgers just because he's been to 2 Super Bowls and he won one of them.
And he's still got tons of career in front of him,
right?
Which Rodgers clearly doesn't. So
he's
the other thing, the other thing that's going to be interesting though is like stats are kind of going to have an asterisk now moving forward with the extra game because
true.
I mean, you're going to have people 5 years from now saying, "Look at all these records that have been broken. He already has more like." Passing yards in a season than Brady ever had, passing touchdowns in a season, but with the extra game, it's going to be.
It's going to be like 400 to 500 more yards. I mean, depending, you know what I mean? So, because the extra game puts in like that much more. So, I mean,
but maybe that could be an extra 4 touchdowns. Who knows?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see how. Yeah, I agree with you. It'll either be that or it'll just be. In the 17 game era, ... whatever.
Kind of like when they changed the pitchers mounds in baseball, right? Like the stats all changed after that. And
yeah. Good times. Do you remember when they did that?
I do. Yeah. 1908.
What?
Is that how it works? Don't you say 19 is like 0?
I don't
know.
Dude.
Something the old timers say.
This is breaking news.
Oh, nice. We got breaking news.
Yeah. I know none of us really care, but
that didn't work.
The White Sox starting pitcher Carlos Rodon has a perfect game through 8.
Ooh.
Perfect game.
Tigers had a no-hitter through 5 and then blew it.
Well, I'm putting it on my phone because you don't get to see perfect games very often.
Even if it is the White Sox.
Although the White Sox seem to have an unusual amount of perfect games this century because they had like Mark Burley had one. Philip Umber had
breaking
one.
News.
They also nice.
And now
they also have an unusual number of people who forget that they've ever done anything significant. The World Series, no one remembers.
Most major and profitable sports media outlet doesn't remember the White Sox.
I love it. Yeah, it's great. I can't believe the Tigers are about to sweep the Astros. This is insane.
That must be nice. I mean, the Cubs just, yeah. I am. Look, the Cubs play in Detroit in like mid to late May or whatever. And I will definitely cheer against the Tigers at that point. But
do they play later in the year? We should try to go to. I know you'll be busy in May still, but we should try to go to a game.
I don't think they do. Okay. I still would love to try to figure out if we could still make a game. Then
is it a weekend series? Do you know?
It is. It just depends on when what my game schedule looks like. But in any case, the I might go as far. I'm not promising this. I might go as far to purchase a Detroit Tigers hat.
Whoa!
I might. Yeah.
I don't think that'd be a bad though. Like I would wear. I don't know if I would wear a Cubs hat. I mean, because it's cross division, you know, and the Detroit hat is like it's one of those. I'm not saying I would wear a
Detroit hat at the Cubs Detroit game.
No, you just.
But I'm saying throughout the rest of the season, I would buy it on Fanatics, dude. Like, come on. But yeah. I would wear it like for other points in the season. I don't know.
It's kind of like the Yankees hat, though. It's like I hate the Yankees, but
the logo's iconic.
Half the people who wear it, it's just like a iconic logo.
People wear the LA Dodgers hat for that too.
Right. And obviously Cubs fans would hate the Dodgers, but yeah, I mean, if it's cross division, you're not rivals, and you just acknowledge it's an iconic logo. I think the Tigers hat's just a classic.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really. The time I've hated the Tigers the most was when they beat the Cubs in the 1945 World Series.
You don't even alive yet, so
I remember that. Yeah.
That was when the curse of the Billy Goat happened.
I still have a lot of anger over that.
That's like third life. I mean,
in the 40s.
It's crazy.
Driving home in my Model T.
This is a home game too. That he's pitching his perfect game in.
You want to know it again?
Carlos Rodon. And that's part of what's funny is Carlos Rodon was like the pitcher all the White Sox fans were ready to cast aside before this season. Oh,
It's
this is cool. They're not even. This is. I like this. Okay, NBC
It's the
Sports
bottom of the
Chicago.
8th, so he only has one more to pitch.
No, it's the. Yeah, it's the top of the 9th now. So he if he gets 3 outs, he's got it.
Wow, weird. They put a banner. I'm on MLB.com where it just has like the game day with all the sport, like all of them or whatever. They put a banner that says perfect game above the White Sox one.
I mean, it's probably just active.
Way to jinx it. No, I know. I mean, like a perfect game watch. I haven't seen him do that before.
And I love this. NBC Sports Chicago. This is how sport. Listen, Marquee Network. This is how sports channels should work. They did not cut to commercial after that inning. They're like letting you watch Rodon warm up before. Cool. Like that's awesome. Like I
didn't even think about that, but that's good.
Like if that was happening to the Tigers, wouldn't you think that's super cool?
Yeah.
Well, did the picture in picture at least, so like you could see the warm up and like.
Yeah, no, it's full screen.
Oh wow,
that's pretty cool.
Well, I did bet the Sox today, so.
Money line or
did you put down a futures bet on perfect game?
Could you imagine if you could do that? What the odds would be?
I literally put that every day. I put $1 each day, like on like.
I think I would have.
I would just start betting perfect games against the Cubs every game.
Or Pirates.
It'll happen at some point. The Pirates, are they good?
I don't know. I'm so confused.
After the Cubs series, I was like, well, maybe the Cubs just stink. But
the Pirates have only beaten the Cubs.
They just won a series against the Padres.
Oh, did they really?
And I've lost a lot of money betting the Padres the past couple of games.
And the Padres supposed to be like San Diego. Like, what is this? What is this nonsense?
Okay, maybe they're not good, but they're playing well right now.
Perfect games are so weird. Like, think about really how random and also how random baseball is, and therefore how lucky you have to also. Like, obviously. There's skill involved, right?
I feel like half the credit has to go to the. What happened?
So there was a ground ball, kind of like a little.
I feel like I should watch it too now.
It's actually on my screen now. They actually literally just like put it on my screen.
Kind of a swinging bunt. That was a foul ball, or not a foul ball. It was a fair ball between first and.
Oh, the slide.
Yes, there was a slide at first. It was super close. Called him out. Jim Joyce definitely would have called him safe.
Dude.
Wow.
That's the second actual too soon for me this episode.
That's crazy. He almost busted his shit.
It's really dude. Yeah.
So he called him out. Are they reviewing it or what?
I'm guessing they're reviewing it.
Oh yeah, he's definitely out. But
honestly,
like, the white shoes are fucking me up because I can't tell. Like, with the slide, like it's kind of
honestly
hard.
The Indians are kind of being dicks for just.
I feel like that's one you just let go, right?
I mean, you have come on, Terry Francona, but
you're down 8 runs.
It really is a shame we didn't have Frustration Nation after the Armando Galarraga non-perfect game.
That was one of the most actual times I've been upset.
Damn, with all those chains.
You wanted to do that thing that you see all the Cowboys fans do, and you just you start punching your TV in.
Right. It is a lot of Cowboys fans who do that.
Did Jim Joyce make it out of Detroit alive after that game?
That was insane. I remember the aftermath on that. The Detroit sports radio was just up in flames. Everybody. I mean, because every
replay, he was out by a full step.
It was not even close.
Yeah.
And it actually ended up working out well. I think overall Detroit fans kind of got over it because the next day he came out and he was also umping in that game. And he had said in the post-game interview, he went and watched the replay before he did his interview. And he's upset. He was crying in the press conference. He was like, I just blew that call. I ruined that for that young man. He'll never get that back. And it's my fault. He took a lot of responsibility for it, which obviously was his fault, but that's the right thing to do then. And so when he came out on the field the next game, the Detroit fans actually gave him ovation and clapped for him because of the way he handled it. Galarraga came to the home plate to exchange the cards. He shook his hand and everything.
That's cool.
The way it was handled was actually done really well by him. So
2 things. One, it's an 0-2 count. Rodon just threw his 100th pitch.
Yeah, it's 101 right now. Yeah,
that's amazing.
That's not very high at all.
And he just touched 98.
Wow.
In the 9th inning. Anyway, the other thing that play with James Joyce and Armando Galarraga. What am I saying?
Gaga
Galarraga.
Gaga.
That was like you said. Everything kind of turned out for the best. I mean, that play is one of the biggest reasons why we have instant replay now.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Baseball, because everyone pointed to that as like, look at like this was clearly an umping error affecting the outcome of a game.
Wait, okay, if he gets hit by a pitch, does that ruin the perfect game?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, then.
Oh, did he really hit a batter?
Yeah, I hit him. It's a slider.
Yes.
So now it would be just a
Oh, yeah, hit his foot. Hit his foot. Oh,
was it foul tipped or it hit his foot?
It's fine. It happens to you guys. It happens.
Are you serious?
It hit his foot.
Why would you even throw?
Why
would you even throw it inside?
Wow.
Oh man.
That's why the Sox want him out because he can't. No, I'm kidding.
Classic White.
Well,
Sox.
usually managers like once they lose. I mean, I think they'll let him finish because he still has the no hitter going.
Yeah, it's a no hitter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that's gonna be like not top 10.
Wow.
Oh, he was it again.
He just starts beating guys.
Let's go inside, boys. We're going inside.
That sucks. Like I feel like a walk would be less. I don't know. Yeah, that sucks. Now they switched it to no hitter on MLB.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
That's so brutal.
Watch there be a hit now.
I know. It just goes downhill.
For some interesting entertainment, what I like to do right now is I would like the man in the Michigan hat to do a vent sesh as though he just witnessed the Armando Galarraga blown perfect game.
I don't even know if I like have it in me. I'd have to like get in character.
Can you save it for like a future Frustration Nation or something? Like,
yeah, I'll try to like think of
because I'll
have to like we'll do that and I'll watch it like that last inning or whatever.
Here's an idea. Here's an idea. Let's save it. Okay. Our 100th episode is like 13 episodes away. Like we'll hit it this summer. This summer for our 100th episode, you vent about Armando Galarraga and I'll vent about Steve Bartman.
Or double doink.
Like I'll do double doink.
Or maybe sure. Maybe we can do some like just like
classic
awful, frustrating moments from the past. You could do Appalachian State. Like
we could do like a compilation of all the worst vents from our fandom. That's a cool idea. I like that.
So 100th episode. Keep an eye out for it.
Okay, cool.
It's still like a few months away, but keep an eye out for it.
Speaking of that, our 1 year anniversary for Off the Cuff is 27. So 2 weeks from
nice.
And speaking of that, our 1 year anniversary passed. and we didn't do anything.
Oh, it did? Yeah, you're right.
I think it's April 10th.
I don't even remember when it was. So
congratulations, honey.
Thanks, babe. We commemorated our 1 year anniversary by not doing an episode.
That's because we were busy renewing our vows.
There you go.
In Cancun or whatever. Yeah.
Honeymooning.
Yeah.
Oh
man.
So
how many outs are there now about 2 outs. Do we want to talk about betting at all?
I mean, I had a rough
Did you guys
day.
make a live bet at the beginning of the game?
Oh, that's what we were supposed to do.
I live bet everything I had left in my account on.
Do we want to live bet the White Sox?
It'd be cool if they gave you like a new line comes up where you can live bet perfect game, yes or no. Like after 7 innings of no hit or really perfect game, have it pop up as a prop.
Maybe you should save that idea and we can make our own sports book and you can have that.
Yes.
There you go.
That'd be great.
Well, now I've already announced it for the world to hear.
Well,
so
delete this part of the episode.
Yeah.
I know it's live, but
copyright.
Yeah.
Trademark. Shoot Shot Sports Inc.
That's right.
We just verbal trademark. Yeah,
verbal
trademark it.
That's right. And watermark.
And watermark, yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All the marks.
Yep.
Birthmark.
Bookmarked. Yep.
Bookmark, birthmark, whatever.
The book of Mark. The Gospel of Mark. Yeah.
Man, this guy comes in Mark, like, hi, on the book of Mark. Just comes in like, I'm gonna stamp this with my name.
The first bookie at our sports book.
Mark.
And Mark, yeah.
Yes.
It's a goal. Yeah, I like that.
Oh, that's great.
Is there any bets that we could place live that'd be interesting?
Let's see.
Is the Tigers money line still an option? They're in the 9th, so probably not, because that's what I bet everything on.
Any hockey nights? Any West Coast games?
There are some late games for NBA too, I think. Let me look. PointsBet. Login. Username. This is my password. Let me share my screen. Okay. We have Dodgers Rockies.
Hey,
is
Tigers
right
money
now.
line is still available.
Is it
What's the
really?
score on that?
It's 6-3
Is money line 420 minus 420 for you?
for Astros.
Minus
one-
420 for the Tigers, though, right? Or
it's
our lines
one-
might be slightly different, but what's your?
It says 125 for the Tigers.
There's a no. There we
Oh.
go.
Well, right now, the Astros have 2 runners on in the 9th. with
Look, they
no
won the
outs,
World
so that's
Series.
probably
They
why.
didn't. Sorry.
Yeah. So the Tigers are up 3 runs. Astros have 2 on. So tying runs at the plate. So I mean, you're still not going to get great odds, but
Let's see. We could bet on
what's the
Oral
score?
Roberts.
Or Roberts. Nice.
No,
Future.
that's right.
I have
Any
bet-
soccer games tomorrow? Any football?
There was some today. I saw some footy.
Mm.
Now?
I knew. Here's one thing. Here's a freebie, which didn't work last time I tried it. But so the Golden State Warriors right now are beating the Thunder by
A lot. 30.
40
Wow.
points. Yeah. So one thing I heard is because you'll see big lines in NBA games, and I've heard a stat that said so far this season, teams that are favored by 10 or more points are like 45 and 15 or something crazy. So, because you think a huge line like that, it's hard to cover it, right? But apparently, the teams that are favored by a lot have pretty consistently been just blowing the other
the
teams.
Except
live-
the Bulls. Except the Bulls. The Bulls
Yeah,
had double digit.
acceptable.
Yeah. It was
The
minus
live-
10.
The live spread for the Warriors game right now is 38.
That reminds me like when they were.
I kind of want to bet it minus 38. Should we do that live?
What's the over under in that game? I would take the
257.
Okay,
That's
fuck that. Never mind.
really
And a half.
high.
Fuck that. I'll take the under in that one.
Let's
but-
all bet the minus 38.
All
That'd be
right.
funny.
I'm on it.
Are you? Okay, let me see. Well, I need the Tigers game to end first so I have my money back.
Confirm.
How much time's left in that game?
No idea, but who cares?
Because, I mean, they'll both pull starters, so it's hard to tell what's going to happen.
What game are we doing again?
Golden State minus 38.
Yes, minus 37.5.
Oh, nice. You got a really good number on that.
That's not fair. Mine still says 38.
Odds probably changed on it, though.
Because it's live. It's going to change.
It's so hard for me to get a live bet. Like, I always try to place it and it says the line has changed.
There's
Like,
9 minutes left.
I'm
wow,
putting
that's a
very
lot
small
of time
amount. I'm
left.
putting
still.
$1 on
They
it.
could hit that over. Honestly.
There's 9 minutes left, and the Warriors have 130 already.
Yeah.
Holy crap!
And the Thunder
time
are
to
at
just
90.
Fade the Thunder every game from now on. I'm going to bet against them tomorrow. Right now, who do they play tomorrow?
You know what sucks about having a
Your
bad
mother.
team? Like, I don't want to fade my own team because they're bad. Like, I hate betting against my team.
I know, yeah.
Like, I don't
And
know
I
how you
kinda-
do it.
I hate betting on my team too, kind of, because
Yeah, I try to avoid, but it's just fun to like watch it.
yeah.
It just moved to 38 and a half.
So that helps you, right?
Yeah.
It means you probably are one. Yeah, that's crazy. I like that.
We could also place live bet on Washington, Sacramento.
Over. Totally over.
They're in the second quarter. 4 minutes left. It's 62-47. The over-under is 249 and a half.
2.9. Holy
Dude.
shit.
The Tigers and Astros. The Astros have the bases loaded with no outs.
Of course.
Hey,
They're going
down
to cheat to win
3.
again.
that happens all the time to the Cubs and they don't score.
There you
I
go.
know.
That's silver lining.
Yeah.
This sucks, dude. Because I had bet Tigers money line. So if the Tigers lose this game, I am not placing any more bets for the rest of the week. Anytime I lose my whole PointsBet balance, I make myself stop for at least the rest of the week.
I'm actually going to do the Mavericks and Grizzlies over 226. That's actually reasonable.
226. Let me see. I actually want to check that game because I had a prop for this is a PointsBet booster.
You're going the over, Richie?
Yeah.
I had bet
Not
Luka Garza, Luka Doncic, whatever, to score 30 points.
And
He scored 4 points.
Oof.
What? Is he hurt?
I swear, we're like the wrong end of everything. I don't know how. It's so bad.
4? He
The other
scored
day I
like
had a
50
bet.
yesterday.
Or the last game the Bulls played, not today, but I think yesterday, I had Levine and Vucevic to win or to score 20 plus points. Zach Levine had 22, Vucevic had 17. And he missed a 3 to hit my prop bet. I was so pissed.
all right,
Oh.
19 minutes, 4 points for Luka. 1 for 7 shooting. This is garbage, dude.
question.
I'm never betting again.
One more game to play. This is a game tomorrow. You guys be interested in playing the St. Kilda versus Richmond rugby game in Australia, the Australian Football League?
I mean, at this point, I'm open to try something else.
Yeah.
What are the lines?
I'm done with the American game.
What do the lines look like? How's
The game
scoring
starts at
work?
the game
I
starts
want you to draw. Give me the draw.
the game starts at 4:20 a.m. local time. 4:20. Nice.
So our time or
our time.
okay.
Yeah, not local time.
Yeah, I'm
our,
definitely
our
going to tune
local.
in at 4 a.m. to watch a rugby game.
We'll wake up with money or without money.
The
That's what's
spread
gonna
is negative 12.5.
I don't even know if
And
that's a
the
lot
over
or
under is 172.5.
172. What kind of scoring are they using?
happen. I don't know how to score that game.
And the money line is for Richmond. See if there's any player props.
27, Premier League.
Can I do a same game parlay, maybe?
Friday? Everton and Tottenham. That's Friday. I need a Thursday game.
There's something in rugby called disposals. Because
What? Is that where you kill somebody?
I guess
Disposal.
we could put a bet
man.
down on Jack Bytel to score a goal, and it's plus 300.
Are they called goals in rugby?
Apparently.
I thought they're called tries.
Are really?
I think it's a try when you.
It's a try if you score?
Yeah, it seems counterintuitive.
I tried.
No, it's a try when you touch the ball down into the end zone, like a touchdown.
So
Basically.
you'd be like,
other
yeah, I
option-
tried.
The other option
Yeah.
is
Tried to score.
we can bet darts. Do you want to bet darts? Next Monday is next one.
I might do hockey. Ducks and Sharks. I kind of like the Ducks, the Mighty Ducks.
Is that tonight?
Yeah, it's only the first period. It's 1-0 Ducks, and the money line is 1.73, so it's not bad.
I just placed a bet on Jose Antonio de Sousa
Did you really
to win his dart match on next Monday. Yeah.
see the favorite?
Yes. But not by a lot. The odds were plus 220. The next guy was plus 265.
So you're gonna tune in and watch it now?
I have no idea where to watch it, and I already explained that I'm really way too busy, so no. I'm just gonna log into PointsBet eventually and see if I won.
Yes.
Yeah, I bet the Ducks to win by 2 in hockey. They're winning by 1, and it's only the first period, so not bad. We'll see what happens.
Nice.
We'll see what happens.
Michael Brantley is batting for Houston. Bases loaded, 1 out, down 3 runs. This
boy.
is scary. I should not have bet as much as I did on this game.
How much did you bet?
Not a lot as far as money wise, but I bet everything left in my PointsBet account.
So when is this taking place?
It was less than $10.
This coming Sunday is for golf is the 2021 Chubb Classic.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
All
The
about that
Chubb.
Chubb.
Chubb champion. Yeah, Chub champion. Yeah.
That's what they called me in
I hope
college.
Brett Kepka wins that one. That'd be awesome.
The Chubb Championship.
That's fucking awesome.
Mm.
Oh, the Masters, by the way, that was wild. I was like really, really invested because I had Valatoris, whatever, and like
Yeah, what?
What were you about to say?
Clitoris. I forgot his name. I know it ended with Clitoris, but like it was whatever Valatoris, whatever. But he was
Clitoris
second.
won the Chubb tournament.
But Matsuyama, whatever, killed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was wild.
I heard that Zalatoris is like really sensitive.
It took me a second.
And if you rub up against Zalatoris the right way,
Is it the G spot?
No, completely
The
different
G-spot,
player.
or
it is the G spot. It's the golf spot.
the golf spot. Yeah,
No,
yeah,
true. No.
Yeah.
yeah.
Quick question as far as props, do they have like whoever's leading halfway, like on the 9th hole of the Chubb, like a half Chubb prop? That'd be
Oh my god, that'd be awesome. You just name props like that, like the half Chubb prop.
You should
Nick Chubb's gonna be like.
You should try to name a bet for PointsBet called that.
half Chubb.
We should have Nick Chubb playing at the Chubb Championship. That'd be great, dude.
And you could be like Steve Stricker to have, to be -5 at hole 9 or whatever.
The half Chubb prop. I like that.
I had this bet. It was really highly unlikely, but to hit the eagle on the 18th hole, it was like 200 to 1 odds. But it was
it
really
a par
fun.
5?
It was a par 4, but it would have been great.
Yeah.
But
For
the winner
who?
didn't do it. For the winner, which was
just for the
Matsuyama.
winner.
But
Hmm.
yeah,
There is a golfer at the Chubb Classic named Retief Goosen, and I think I'm going to put money on him.
What are the odds?
any
Plus
notable
1,200.
players? I mean,
Honestly, like older guys, like so Steve Stricker, Ernie Els,
Austin Palmer.
so it's like the senior Chubb tournament.
Chubb Senior.
Jack Nicklaus. No, I'm just kidding.
Jack Nicholson.
I mean, that's
Is it sponsored by Viagra?
The old Chubb
see.
tournament.
Or Roman swipes? Is it Roman swipes?
guys, at the very bottom of the
Chubb.
futures, for the Chubb
Right at the base.
is
Oh, I can't wait for this.
Mark Brooks. It's
That's
Mark.
Nice reference. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you
Call
go.
back. Mark Chubb. Why is this Tigers game taking so long to end?
And then they try to make it easier with the whole like timing issue and the whole like second base thing and extra innings.
There's a
but
golfer
still.
named Ken Duke. Isn't that the name of like the Ku Klux Klan leader or something?
I think it actually kind of might be.
Wait, no, that's David Duke. Sorry, Ken. Don't want to mistake
Way to
you as
slander
David.
Ken Duke, dude. To be
Same
fair,
last
Ken
name.
Duke also
Not
sounds
related.
like a
Not
KKK
related.
member. Kenneth Duke.
Not related.
Yeah. I hope you lose, Ken.
Racist.
Yeah.
So none of the people from the Masters are really in it. They're taking a break.
I think there's like 3 tournaments going on this weekend.
Oh shit.
And
Yeah, how
So-
do they decide who plays in what tournament? Is it
there's
just up
the
to
RBC
golfer?
Heritage Tournament, and that has bigger names: Dustin Johnson, Patrick Cantlay, Colin Morikawa, Daniel
Cantlay.
Berger.
Daniel Berger.
Yeah.
Nice.
Um,
That guy.
your favorite Zalatoris
Nice.
is there. Charlie Hoffman. So a lot of your Masters guys are
That's their first
playing
one.
this one.
Nice.
Kevin Kisner, Tommy Fleetwood, Siwoo Kim.
Costner.
Yeah. Christian
Waterworld.
Bezuidenhout.
Bless you.
Thank you.
That's bussin'.
So is there a rule? I don't know
I
anything
bet
about
Christian
golf.
Bezuidenhout would get along real well with Ken Duke.
Probably.
Kevin Streelman Emiliano Grillo.
So do you need to
Emilio.
play in a certain number of tournaments to qualify for the Masters, or how's it work?
I don't know. I don't know how you get an
I don't know
invite,
anything.
but obviously you have to make the cut after the first 2 days also.
Yeah. You think I could qualify for the Masters this year if I like?
No,
You
but
have
you
to
should
win
tell.
something. I know you have to like win like a major or some round majors probably, right?
Right,
You
could I
should
do
tell
that?
you should tell the story though about how you got an official email from the NBA.
Oh yeah, I forget when this was, but there was a certain point where and I heard somebody else had done it, so it wasn't my idea originally. But I submitted a letter to the NBA.
You already ruined the story. By
How did I ruin it?
Touchdown before
because
the
you're
story.
like, oh well, it's actually not my idea. It's like,
Yeah.
Well, just being
if you're not going to bring up who it is, you don't need to give them credit. Okay, just
that's a good point.
claim
Yeah.
it for yourself. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Plagiarism. But basically, I sent a letter to the NBA.
Like your handwritten or like email?
No, I typed it out or whatever, but I actually sent a letter in because they had just an address for like customer service or whatever. And I said I would like to announce that I'm declaring for the NBA draft. I said I'm a free agent. I listed like my height and weight, and I technically am a free agent. I said like based on the NCAA requirements, I am not enrolled in a school. I am 18 or old. Like I listed requirements. I said I am like officially a free agent who will be entering the draft. Like all this, I tried to make it sound really official, and they sent me a letter back and said like, "Thank you for your and like." It's just like a pre-typed thing, and they were just like, "Thank you for your interest. You are officially eligible to be drafted in this year's whatever."
Oh,
I
you
forget
were? You were eligible?
I was eligible to be like, yes, you qualify to be considered for drafters. I
Oh,
forget
I
how
know
it was
this.
worded, but it was like high school, like freshman year, probably. It was a while ago.
So you lied about being 18?
Oh, then no, I must have been later.
This has to
'Cause
be
you-
college. Because you said you were in.
Shane did this like yesterday.
Yeah, he's like,
Last
oh my
week.
God.
No, it was probably then when I was in community college because I still lived at home for the first couple years of that. So yeah, because you have to be 18 to get drafted, right?
I would
You
assume
would be actually
so.
really
Thing.
funny. You did that again, but we made a hype video of you. And, like, did
What
the
we should
submitted-
do is we should put a video of Shane sending the letter to be drafted along with the highlight video of him dunking in our dorm room.
Yeah, like you can literally dunk on me if you want. Like
That's my career
just keep
highlight.
dunking
Yeah.
on me, and I'll be like, like
That would be funny.
Gary
I wonder if
Duncan
you can even
posterized.
do that anymore now, because now it's just over email and stuff probably, and it
Right.
wouldn't be as cool. But they actually sent me a letter back. So
Hey, Mr. Silver.
yeah.
right, it'd be sweet if he would have like signed the letter or something, but it was just like a pre-typed thing.
Well,
cool.
that would have been David Stern probably signing it.
Yeah,
There's another too soon, right?
No, it's been a while, right?
it would be cool if I could like. I don't even have
been-
the letter anymore.
It's
I don't
been
think.
more recent than Armando Galarraga's blown perfect game.
It's true, and that was too soon. So the too soon standard changes a lot though, based on what it is. So.
It does.
Yeah.
You guys, hey, you said too soon, but you both laughed when I brought up Alex Trebek. So
Yeah, that one was.
Yeah, but it's funny.
That's almost not too soon anymore. Like you're almost to territory where it's okay. Like give it another like 4 to 6 business days, and I think it'll be okay to joke about that now.
All
The
right.
Cub or
this
the Tigers
celebrity game show host is deceased. Who is Alex Trebek?
who is Aaron Rodgers, hopefully.
Wow.
Kidding. For legal reasons, that was a joke.
Right.
The Tigers are winning 6-4, bases loaded,
Oh,
2 outs.
They walk a guy in.
They did, yeah.
Really?
They've had like 3 pitching changes in this inning.
Oh boy. AJ Hinch working his magic.
Hit those trash cans.
That's right.
So now the tying run is in scoring position.
I just saw trash cans.
That's coming through great.
Strike out. Series sweep.
Man.
The
Are you pumped that you got
Astros.
your money?
Badu.
I got my money back.
By the way, the one time I bet on Badu didn't work. I forgot what the bet was, but
Was it a prop?
Did you do a
Yes.
Barstool one?
'Cause
yeah,
he's
I
hit a
think I did.
Barstool
I
one.
think I did the same one, Richie.
yeah, I
He's
was
hit
really pissed. I'm
Was
like,
it to hit a home run or what?
yeah, some shit like that.
Because I think that was the one game in his career
did it,
he
and I'm
didn't hit
like-
a home run.
like how
He did yesterday. Hit a home.
Yeah, no, it's fucking horrible. I've done ones where like for the Cubs, like either like Rizzo or Peterson, but it'll be Contreras. I'm like, come on, like just give me one. Like this is brutal. Like
Badu is awesome. I might like if we go to a Tigers game this summer, I might get a jersey. His jersey.
Golden State is up by 35 right now.
Uh-oh.
What was your number? 38.
38.
37.5.
So
38.
They're up 139 to 104 with 2.5 minutes left.
Did they just stop scoring? Didn't they already have 129 like 10 minutes ago?
Yeah, they did.
Wow. You'll probably still hit that.
Let's check on Mavs Grizzlies. 76-79 with 3 minutes left in the third. I placed a bet for the over 223. So
I can't believe Luke, a garbage player, scored 4 points.
Still 4?
I don't even know. I'm not even checking anymore.
It was funny you say 30. That because Vucevic the other day, he's supposed to score 20 points, but he only had like 5 going to the third quarter. Then he scored like 12, 13 points, whatever, and then he couldn't get to 20, so I was pretty pissed.
Did
Clippers, I had them -3 and they beat the Pistons by 2. Are you serious?
Nice.
This is trash.
Love those Pistons.
I'm not betting tomorrow. I'm taking the day off.
Did either of you put a future bet down for World Series winner?
Stocks.
I hate doing futures.
They had a really good.
Okay, well, you can just leave.
Because I just get too impatient. I don't want to wait.
It's not really impatience. It's an investment. Like I put the stocks down on the Barstool app because it was a really big like amount. Like it's better than like most sports.
What was it?
Like if I put $5 down, I win 155.
That's not bad.
Wow, that's awesome.
I wonder. Okay, so have you done
like
futures
+3,000 or something
before
like that
on PointsBet? Because does it just show in your pending bet slip until it's done?
Yeah,
that would really annoy me.
I always have one pending bet. So
yeah, I would hate that. It bothered me bad enough when in the Masters he was pending for like 2 days. I was like, just count it as a loss. I'd just get it off I tried to cash
get
out
off the books.
just because I didn't.
Guys.
I want to have a clean slate each day.
Well, I bet the Nationals for my future bet.
That's a good bet. What was the odds? Or
plus
like what?
Plus 1,500, but they're last in their division.
Were they a top 10 favorite?
I think so.
Huh. The Nationals are a good team though.
I just felt like as a Cubs fan, first of all, I do love Juan Soto, but as a Cubs fan, knowing that Kyle Schwarber and John Lester they acquired, they still have Max Scherzer and Steven Strasburg.
Well, let me just say, as a Tigers fan, like it sounds nice to root for another team. Be like, I'd like to see a former player get a ring somewhere else. It's not as fun as you would think.
Well, I like the Angels. Like,
Verlander got one, Scherzer got one, Porcello got one. And
I didn't say
very hollow.
I didn't say I wanted them to like get a ring. I just said that.
I know.
You're rooting. Yeah.
It's kind of like people saying, I hope
Ryan
Stafford wins one with.
Ryan Terrio got a ring with the St. Louis Cardinals. Do you think I was happy about that?
Yeah.
Riot.
It's like,
you think I was happy
that
Jim McMahon won a second Super Bowl with the Packers?
Fuck Jim McMahon. He's dead to me. He's dead to me.
Jim McMahon's been talking a little bit. Yeah.
I still heart Jim McMahon.
Even though, like, are you just turning the Green Bay fan now? This made it, dude.
Yeah, what the heck, dude?
First Aaron Rodgers, now Jim McMahon.
He is just
next. You're going to be getting special texts from Brett Favre on the weekends.
The Bears need this. They need this because what the Bears have been pulling for so long is just that they just continue to just totally screw up the quarterback position. They never even get close to getting it right. And all this
is correct. That was pure facts, but I wouldn't say that Green Bay.
I mean, the truth hurt, but it was just
okay. He said Green Bay was the best organization he ever played for. If I'm a Bears fan, I don't care. If I'm a Bears fan, I look at the Bears. I'm like, one of like the faces of your history. One of the faces of your history is saying that your rival is the best team he's ever played for. He played for them as a backup for like 2 years max. And he's saying they're a better overall team. That should send a message to you.
Yeah.
You're a trash organization. Get with the modern times. Go draft Kellen Mond in the second round like you're going to.
And that was back in the day. Now it's still going, like ever since I was born.
So you can say Jim McMahon is dead to you, okay? And I understand. Yeah, it's hard. It hurts as a Bears fan to read that, but at this point,
cool to me.
The Bears need as much negative publicity as possible because all the support that they get, all it does is it just reminds them that they can just keep trotting out any product on the field and they're going to get fan attention. And the more negative publicity they have, the more they're going to be forced to change.
So do you think the Bears are in I've already been through and out of this stage, but are they in Michigan football territory where now you're just actively like self-loathing, hating them?
No,
because I was at that point with Michigan, and then the next stage is just abandon ship entirely, which is where I'm at.
I won't abandon them. I mean,
but are you in the stage right before that where you actively root against them, not because you hate the franchise, but because you think that's the only way to get front office changes? Like for me with Harbaugh, I was actively rooting last season for them to get blown out in games.
I won't root against them in a game, but like all of these other moves, like all this off-season stuff, it's like, and I was aboard train Russell Wilson there for a little bit, but like a lot of this off-season stuff, I'm just like, I don't know. I'm the Bears to look as much like idiots as possible.
I'm in accept. I can't even talk. Acceptance mode. I just know we suck. I accepted the fact that we suck, and I know it's organization wise, but just I don't know. Like I just put my mind somewhere else.
Accept that all you want, but the problem is that the quarterback will always suck on the Bears.
Oh yeah, 100%. I know.
Which means that the Bears will always suck. Because you can't be successful in the NFL if you don't have a quarterback.
I just have to put my mind somewhere else. Like, I guess I'm delaying I'm just delaying it till when the time comes, football season. I'm not focusing on that now because it's just like there's better things I could focus on. Like
your
I don't know. There's nothing good right now in Chicago, so it's kind of like hard. It's so bad. Like I thought the Bulls. Not the Bulls. Like that was like a glimmer of hope, and then it's like
the Blackhawks still can make the playoffs.
Yeah,
the Bulls will be fine. They just need another season, I think.
Yeah, it's fine. There's no.
It's kind of like
but
it's like Steve Yzerman with the Red Wings.
I agree with you, but what's frustrating is that you traded your first round pick for Vooch, and so you like.
I know
hopefully you can add through free agency. Right away,
but
how old is Vucevic?
30. Did you hear though what Kevin Durant said about the Bulls?
Yeah, he's in love with the Bulls.
He loves the Bulls.
He loves the Bulls. Yeah.
He was like people were asking him just like what he thought of the transactions.
This is what fucks me up though, because like people love the Bulls, but we're not showing like what we're made
Anthony
of.
Davis. Chicago is the mecca of basketball, but I'm gonna go play in LA and then sign a max extension. Okay.
Yeah.
So
I feel like that's just like a tip of the hat, like respect to their franchise, but nobody actually believes it, or they would go there. Yeah, I don't know.
I people talk about the Jordan effect almost like a myth, but I really do kind of think it plays into free agents' minds, like especially if you're a big superstar free agent, the idea that you would have to go to the Bulls and you're expected to bring a championship, which hasn't been done since the Jordan era. Like there is a certain sense of pressure there that's like,
I mean,
more than other places.
I feel like it would be the opposite though. Like you get to play in the place where Jordan played. It's kind of like, whoa, like
no, I agree with you.
Yeah.
I agree with you. I think it's both, but I think so many free agents are like afraid of the shadow of Jordan.
Oh yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Anyway,
but Blackhawks kind of like that too now. Like we had a dynasty-ish.
Yeah.
Gary Bettman called it the dynasty.
I think it was a dynasty.
I mean, it wasn't a super
Wasn't like
long
back-to-back.
lasting one.
5 years.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I think that's how
After
many was
that-
it? It was 3 championships.
3 cups in 6 years.
I think that's a dynasty.
It's got to be.
I mean, if it's a shorter one than like a 10-year dynasty, but if anything, it's just more impressive because I think if you win 3 cups in like 8 years, you could be considered a dynasty. So it's shorter, but
the cup's harder to get than
more impressive.
What people forget too.
Yeah, cups are hard to get.
In 2014, the Hawks were in Game 7 against the LA Kings, went to overtime.
I remember that game.
And the LA Kings just had one of those lucky bounces that got past Crawford and won the game, and the Kings went on to win the Stanley Cup. And so a lot of people in Chicago have said, like, if the Blackhawks win that game, they're winning the cup, which I know is a little bit of transitive properties to do, and it's not exactly accurate.
Yeah.
But to consider that they could have, because if they would have won in 14, they would have won 4 in 6 years and 3 in a row. Because they won in 13 and 15. And if they would have won in 14, you would have had like a 3-peat plus 2010. That would have been insane.
And NHL dynasties are so hard to establish too because the playoffs are so random. Like,
well, and especially,
I mean, we don't have one now, and I don't think we'll have one for a while. Like,
especially in the modern era. I mean, as you go back further in the NHL history, like the Montreal Canadiens have like 20. They have like as many Stanley Cups as the Yankees have World Series titles, but it was back when there was only 6 teams.
Yeah.
And now, I mean, that's why really the Red Wings having that stretch of, what was it, 25 straight years in the playoffs or something. And they had several Stanley Cups there, or cup appearances. Like, that's super impressive because that was done in the modern NHL era. And like, I would say the Blackhawks and Penguins have both had some similar-ish dynasties, just not quite with the same longevity. But what makes it really hard is with all these expansions, because you lose players when the Golden Knights come into existence. And then next year you're going to lose more players because the Seattle Kraken are going to be added to the league. And it's like cool that there's expansion. It's cool they're trying to grow the sport in America, but it does hurt your team because you have a limited number of guys you can protect, and the rest are eligible to be snatched by the new emerging team. So
that's what's nice about having such a terrible team is we don't even need to protect anybody. Like, take whoever you want.
You're actually right. You're right, though.
I'm being serious.
Yeah, like that's what I like. If I would probably know 1 or 2 prospects that like you have an idea of a very bright future for that you protect, but everyone else, it's open season. It's like,
do me a favor, take this dude.
Exactly.
Yeah, so. I do trust what the Red Wings are doing though. Their picks right now, they've got 10 picks next year. So there's 6 rounds, right, in the NHL draft. This year, they have 2 first-rounders, 3 second-rounders, 2 third-rounders, 4th-rounders, and 5th-rounders. And then next year, they have 10 picks in the draft, too. So, like, they're stockpiling picks, which is what you do when you're rebuilding. So, like, Steve Yzerman is kind of like what I think Bulls fans should be thinking right now. Like, you're still early in the process, but if you really trust your front office, like, it gives you a lot of patience because you're like, like, I trust the Red Wings rebuild more than any other Detroit team right now. Not because I'm seeing more signs of it being successful, just because I trust Yzerman so much. So,
well, does anyone have any final thoughts before we sign off tonight?
Nope.
This caps off a terrible day of betting. Thankfully, I got my Tigers money back.
But do we have any updates on the?
I'm not even checking Luca's stat line. So today I went 1-9. So pretty good. Yeah. Not including the live bet I got, but
let's check. I was gonna check in about the Warriors. Where are we at with that?
Let's see.
Should be about over, right?
I would think so.
Did the Braves win? Braves
are good. I like the Braves.
I like them when they wear
Warriors did
ones,
not hit
the ones.
Dude.
The Warriors did not hit.
Who the fuck is in the Marlins? This makes no fucking sense. I don't.
They've been pretty good this year too, actually.
I know they won in fine extra innings. I just missed it by like.
Steph Curry's game yesterday, there was a prop on PointsBet where it's boosted, and it was hit Steph Curry to hit 5 threes in the game. And I was checking my balance. I was like, why did I already get paid out? The game started 10 minutes ago, and he had already hit 5 threes. So I'm gonna start playing more of those props, maybe.
What is I can't even. My ESPN app is being weird. What is the score of the Golden State Warriors game?
I don't know. Quick second for board games. I would just putting in yellow, like if they just don't play.
Void, yeah. So like void for pitching change happens a lot in baseball, and so
the Orioles game didn't even happen today.
Yeah,
Padres.
147 to 109.
So
what
they won by 36.
Damn it!
Dang.
Good thing I put only $1 on it.
No, 38. They won by 38, didn't it? Or wait, no. 47 to 109. Yeah, by 38.
Oh, nice. Yes.
Wait, so I should have pushed.
You pushed, right?
37.5 wins.
Oh yeah, you're 37. That half point we joked about actually was the difference.
Yeah, so I pushed. Yeah, I pushed. Yeah,
that's not bad though.
That's not bad.
All right, so then Mavs Grizzlies. We're at 9.5 minutes left. 89 to 91.
How many
the
points
over under is
Luka
two.
have?
The over under that we have is 223.
Reds. Did the Reds win?
Are you saying Tourette's?
Reds did not win. Oh man, that's wild.
Let's see. Let's just check.
1-4.
Tourette's.
Luka has 18 points now. What the heck? How much time's left?
Take it easy, man.
Maybe he could hit 30 still.
You know what? I just realized the golfer that should take part in the Chubb tournament.
VJ Singh.
It's a good one. No, there's a golfer whose name is Jason Kokrak.
Nice.
Why do golfers have such great names?
It probably has to do with how they, all the stroking that goes on throughout the course.
Sure.
Yeah, getting in the hole,
Mm-hmm. That's a good point. Yeah, that's what I need to buy, a nice sturdy cock rack, some storage.
You gotta wash your balls.
Yeah, it's like a drying rack next to the sink. You have a cock rack.
You sit down to do, at work to get on the computer, and you like set up almost like a little TV tray, but it's for you just prop it up on the cock rack.
Support. Yeah,
that's right. Man,
it's like something you buy on like late night TV or something, like those TV channels that just sell stuff. What are those called?
Infomercials. Yeah. Now you're very own cock rack.
But wait, there's more. Now there's ball rest included.
With the shake weight.
A ball ottoman. Yeah.
A ball.
You gotta put
2 little ottomans.
A ball ottoman. Yeah.
Oh, it's crazy.
2 separate ottomans. Are they on wheels or
be great, yeah.
Now our ottomans are on wheels that can move around with you wherever you go.
Yeah, is this a mobile cock rack? I guess.
Yeah.
Could be. Yeah.
All right. Well, I need to bounce.
On that note,
Yep.
Enjoy
I'm up for today.
Good show, boys.
Thank you, Jason Kokrak. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Armando Galarraga and James Joyce. Thank you for
shout out.
An appearance.
Show up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you know who else won't show up? Is Alex Trebek.
Oh, horrible!
What a
horrible end for a show.
Dude. Don't be such a cock rack.
Enjoy the Chubb tournament, everybody.
Definitely.
Bye.
Later.